You know, there are actually four ways in how you can deal with tough times in your life. If you look back in your life, like if you reflect in the past, we have all had problems in the past, right? But we moved on from it, right? Like for example, when you were very little and your Barbie doll broke down or your G.I. Joe broke down and you thought that that was the end of your world, right? You cried and you're like, oh my God, this is the end of the world. But if you reflect on it right now, you would probably laugh about it, you'd probably cry about it. So give it some time. That's number one, right? Recognize that with time, the same problem becomes something that you can laugh about in the future, right? So this will also pass. That's the first key. The second key is recognizing what the tough times have done for us, right? If you look back in your life, the tough times have made us stronger. The tough times have made us better human beings. The tough times have made us wiser. So in that sense, we can actually honor the tough times in our life. We recognize that it's trying to bring a life lesson for us. There is something in it that we can learn, right? And if we take the lesson from the tough times, then I assure you, you won't resist them, right? You will be able to deal with them in a much better, graceful way. Yeah, that's the second key on how to deal with the tough situations. The third key, I would say, is that have faith. Have faith that there is a higher power which is taking care of you. You know, nature always gives you a problem that only you can handle. Like, you know, Gurudev Shri Shri Ravi Shankar very jokingly sometimes says that each animal is given a tail which only it can wag. Right? For example, a rat is not given an elephant's tail. So exactly like that, we are given a problem that only we can handle, right? And sometimes we are not even aware of how capable we are, right? So not knowing our own capability can expand us. So you recognize that we have infinite potentiality, infinite, capability to deal with different situations in our life. So having that faith that the nature always gives us what we can handle and is protecting us in a certain way. The fourth thing is to deal with all of the tough times and sail with them through a smile, through some clarity in mind. What we need to practice is some breathing, some meditation, some pranayama. That can give us some relief. If we can somehow develop a regular practice of pranayama, breathing and meditation, especially sky breathing, you will see that you will be able to go through the tough times in your life with a smile on your face. So I think these are the four ways you can handle tough times. So what is the first one? The first one is recognizing that time heals, right? Looking back at your own experiences from the past and recognizing that time heals. The second is what? Second is recognizing that the tough times make us better human beings. So half the problem is solved. Half the problem of your mind resisting tough times is solved. You can just embrace it. That, okay, this is what I'm going through right now. What is it trying to teach me? Third thing is having faith in the infinite possibilities of the universe and knowing that the nature gives us a problem that only we can handle. And then the fourth thing is the more practical aspect of it, which is integrating some self-care, some self-love habits like pranayama, sky breathing and meditation into a daily routine. If you can do that, I tell you that you will be much bigger than your problems and your problems won't seem bigger than you. And you will be able to handle all of them with a smile.